It is a map many know, some love and others hate. It's long overdue for a rework, but still a staple of competitive CS and general play for the community. Today we're taking a good look at Mirage and its lengthy competitive history. Mirage wasn't always called the way it is now. The Mirage we know now is the global offensive version of a community map DE-CPL Strike, created by Michael Boopkes Hull. This map was initially designed for the Cyber Athlete Professional League, or CPL for short. Due to it being such a great map, Hull later made the map a non-CPL version, which was named to the now known Mirage. The map was later added into Counter-Strike Source and of course Global Offensive after Valve remade the map to favor certain gameplay and texture tweaks to ensure the map was in perfect state for competitive play. Mirage has been the only map in the current competitive rotation that has not been put out of play by Valve. There have of course been updates and slight alterations made to keep the map up to standards. Partially due to not being taken out of the rotation, Mirage is the most played competitively according to HLTV, with a whopping 18,905 competitive matches on record in the professional database. Mirage amounts to 19.4% of all the professional matches played in Global Offensive. Taking it out of the map pool has been a dream of many, but seems almost unthinkable with the amount of times it has been played. Even casual players know some of the lineups needed to get a general execute going towards the A side. Well, about that A side. It is actually the area on the map where most of the deaths occur on Mirage. In professional play, you often do see the mid area being left open, which enables terrorists to move into either connector or window, with lurkers standing at the ready at A ramp or palace. A lot of historic highlights do come from that A side on Mirage as well, with crazy spraydowns, or even more recently, a crazy clutch from Heroic Scadian to win the ESL Pro League Season 13.
He has to hit this shot and he's done it for Heroic. The leader. Calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh no! You're an animal! Heroic have done it!
But don't forget the choke point that is B apartments. Rushing B without a stop is a funny tactic to call, yet you are quite often met by a lot of utility in both the form of HE grenades and incendiaries. Sometimes B apartments are not contested by utility, but by players. One of the biggest plays that has been commemorated by Grafty is of course that of Marcelo Coldzera David. The flying Brazilian opper was able to put a halt to his opponent's push with a normal shot at first, but also with a jumping collateral no-scope to continue the comeback of Luminosity. Coldzera and his team were able to turn a big deficit into towards a map and a series win, followed by the eventual trophy of the MLG Columbus 2016 Major. Just to show Coldzera was really good at Mirage, the team played the map again in the grand final against Na'Vi. The one that is my personal favorite is that of Chris J. de Jong. Chris had an amazing ace to turn the tides in favor of Mousesports to ensure their chances of winning the last map of the ESL 1 New York 2018. Despite the many angles that the map holds towards that A side, Chris J was able to make use of the various options of cover to play out the angles against Team Liquid. A play for the ages, made by Mr. Mousesports himself. Virtus Pro can't be forgotten either, with many of their legendary players having some of their greatest plays on the map. Who could forget the sneaky, beaky-like plays of both Snacks and Pasha Biceps? Both players were able to stay hidden towards the entry of B apartments and made sure that the team had the frags and rounds where some would not expect it.
And there it is. He can spot the next player. Oh my god, Pasha! How did they not? Oh.
Mirage is and will always be a big part of the competitive history in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, with many memorable plays being dished out on the most played map. Will it be reworked soon? Highly likely. But until then, let's enjoy Mirage the way it is now. Thank you for watching and don't forget to check out esports.com for more esports news and content.